Hello, Facebook.
Hi, Facebook.
We were just saying we're feeling a little rough today.
Well, I think that happens after a long weekend, and it's hard to tell. Like, is it Monday? Is it Tuesday?
I don't know what day it is.
What day is it? Apparently,
we got a hurricane.
Wednesday.
Apparently, it's my messy bun has gone awry.
I know. Sorry, we're a little bit late. I had a situation to deal with, and then that just happened.
Yeah, it happens.
That's it.
It's life.
That's how it's gonna be.
Hashtag real life.
Yeah, I know. So I was like, okay, when that situation happened, I was like, all right, so this is how today's gonna be.
Yes.
This is how my Wednesday is going to be.
It very quickly establishes itself as a crazy day.
So today's crazy, but we wanted to say thank you so much for all of your shares last week. We had 19 shares.
Yes, which is really cool.
It's so cool for us because we were joking around saying, like, if we get 8, we're going to be so happy if we get 8.
We were laughing that we were going to be, because we had said we would each give an additional $1. We're both making donations to the Hurricane Harvey relief efforts through the American Red Cross, in addition to what Rodan Fields is doing, which, by the way, did you hear we're up to like $100,000 or more?
I heard $111,000 was donated by Rodan Fields consultants and community and corporate. And so we're going to make a donation in part of that, and we're going to add, I say we round it up to 20.
That's good.
An additional $20 to whatever our donations are. And because of your
$40.
shares, so that's awesome. Like, very cool. We more than doubled our 8 shares.
Very cool. High five.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Even with our rough day, we are hashtag winning. So
hashtag winning, yes. So did anyone pay attention to the little preview of what today is going to be about? Because Colleen kind of went bananas.
I did. I went a little crazy. Are we hung up?
We are frozen.
Are we frozen?
This is
I wonder what people see when we're frozen.
I don't know.
Do you think they see us or hear us?
Well, see, there's a heart flying across. I don't know.
And my favorite Heather is watching. Oh, hi Heather. I need to get back in and see you guys. I have no husband this week, so it's been a little challenging.
Oh!
There we are.
Let me turn this around.
There you go.
There you go.
We're back. Yay!
Okay, so y'all have to send us a message.
What happens when we freeze? Like, can you still hear us? Are we just rambling with our... like frozen?
Were we frozen on your side, or were we just like pause and then jump back into reality?
Because what I told you, every time I do these videos, I look at myself, or I look at you on the camera, or I look at you in real life, and I can't really tell what's happening. So
someone could still hear us, maybe they couldn't see us.
Okay, perfect.
I'm assuming you can see us.
Well, I have to give a shout out to Heather. I gotta tell her I will be back soon. I am husbandless right now.
From Fit Body?
From Fit Body, yes.
How exciting!
Yes, so I will be back soon. I miss you guys.
Yeah. So, as we were saying, yesterday Colleen went a little bananas
I went a little crazy.
And I would love for you to explain why.
Okay, so there is a method to my madness. Okay. I definitely it's a chaotic life because I do have a bunch of little people that I take care of, and I help my mom a little bit. So and I have a dog and a cat and a husband that's traveling for business quite a bit. Hopefully, knock on wood.
Especially in the next week, right?
Yes, yes. Okay. And he's in DC actually today. So, so I am feeling this kind of vulnerability, and since I'm a control freak, I know you might not know that about me. But I'm a control freak, and it makes me feel vulnerable that I have all these people to take care of, and with Hurricane Irma posing a threat.
She is freaking out because of Hurricane Irma.
I don't freak out. I'm too pragmatic to freak out, but my freak out is I get nesty.
You prepare.
Like I get very nesty.
When she sent me a message yesterday, and she was like, I made 6 pounds of taco meat. And I was like, so what do you do?
Which, by the way, 6 pounds of taco meat is like a meal and a half.
Doggy. No.
For me. Like, that for our family, 6 pounds of taco meat is like tacos and like half a meal worth of tacos. Tacos with the side.
I'm going to have to make that doggy.
That's all right.
Okay. So, I was like, what are you going to do if the hurricane comes? Are you just going to eat tacos the whole time?
No. And the answer is no. We will not eat tacos for the whole hurricane.
What else did you make?
So, basically, I made 6 pounds of taco meat. I made meatloaf. I made about 9 to 10 pounds of chicken. in different ways. I made chicken noodle soup. I made coffee cake. I made banana bread.
And guess what? She
and 50
brought
meatballs.
me
And I brought you samples.
So tell me what.
Well, I have to tell you. So the lemon chicken that's in there. Now, here's the benefit and the curse of doing this, right? So I cooked like a maniac, and I'm not usually a big cooker. Like I'll cook during the week because I have to, and I want to feed my family well. But I'm not like psycho, like, oh, I love to cook. I'm just not like that. But I do love one of these like power sessions. So the only thing about it is I made all this stuff so everybody's, home yesterday and looking at me like, this is awesome.
They're all
like
eat it all.
We're gonna have meatballs and tacos and some chicken and one of the things that I actually did do, in all seriousness, was I made some green tea, and I also made sure that we took some of our big jugs of water and froze them, because block ice melts a lot slower than cubed ice. So, I
did tell her, I was like, you were making all this food and you were cooking like a maniac.
And she said,
and I was like, what if we lose power? What are you going to do?
Well, so what I do is I freeze stuff that is already cooked so that I could very quickly.
And then I did tell her, I said, you do know if we lose power, you can't use your microwave to warm this up. But she's got a plan for that.
Yeah, we've got a couple of generators just in case. So
she's got it all figured out. So I decided that since my plan for the hurricane is peanut butter and jelly,
they're going to my house.
When we want tacos, we're going over to the Taylor's
That's
house.
fine. Taco hurricane. What do we call it? Taco for Irma. What do you want to try first?
Okay, so she's got.
I'll give you the recipes.
3 different types of chicken here.
Yes.
And what is this, coffee
cake? Mm-hmm.
And some onions.
Just some caramelized onions, because my mom got me.
Oh, she said she's gonna make French onion soup.
Yeah, I'm gonna make French onion soup
during the hurricane.
Well, no, I'll make it before the hurricane, and then it's just on hand. But again, if you freeze soup, what does it become? It becomes a block of ice.
Oh,
I see
so
where I actually see.
Which one is this?
That's barbecue chicken.
Okay.
So I'll tell you, that's a really easy one. I just heated it up. I hope it's not too hot. Is it too hot? Is it good? Okay. What kind
of barbecue sauce is this?
So basically, that one is. I'll give you all the recipes behind the scenes, and all these are ones where you can like do it to taste. I'm not a measurer. I mean, when I bake, like and when I say when I bake, I say if I bake, and it doesn't come out of a box. I measure, because I'm not a good eyeballer at baking. But when it comes to cooking.
No,
I don't follow recipes.
Throw stuff together. Yeah.
So the barbecue chicken is basically 1 part barbecue sauce, whatever your favorite barbecue sauce is, I tend to lean more toward the sweet than the tangy. Like I know the North Carolina barbecue is really tangy, vinegary, like vinegar based, but I lean more towards the sweet one. 1 part barbecue sauce for 1 part. You can either use orange marmalade if you don't like it too sweet. Or you can.
Oh, she's got. Okay.
Or you can use orange marmalade or peach preserves, apricot preserves, whatever.
I taste that. That's really good.
So 1 part of each.
And then what is this one?
That one is balsamic chicken, and this one I love. Tell me if you like that one.
I like this one.
So balsamic vinegar, lemon juice, minced garlic.
I haven't had lunch, so
you're gonna love it all. You'll eat the plate after you're done.
This is so good.
Balsamic vinegar, minced garlic, lemon juice. Rosemary, honey mustard.
I can taste the rosemary.
And isn't that good? Mm-hmm. So, and that's a really good one. I actually got that recipe from somebody years and years and years ago, and now I just mess around. And the kids, like all my kids will eat. I mean, my kids aren't really picky.
So what did they eat last night?
Like they ate the lemon chicken. Now, hopefully, do you like capers?
I think so. I've never cooked with capers. How do capers come in a can?
Yes, they come in a little jar. They're kind of like, I guess they're, I don't know. Somebody tell me on live. I guess capers are in the olive family. So,
I think it tastes great.
Yeah, so that's basically chicken that you saute with butter and lemon juice and capers. So that's a good one too.
I just tasted the capers. They're very good.
Mm-hmm.
And your kids like them and everything?
They love. Well, okay. So Ryan did say to me, and I thought this was so funny because Ryan just turned 10, and but it really is like having this other person now. Like he's got his own likes and dislikes and can express himself well. But he's sitting there last night and he's eating the chicken with the lemon and capers because I made it for the hurricane, and there was no hurricane. There was a thunderstorm last night, but no hurricane.
But I'm worried that all your food's going to be gone before the hurricane
probably will, but then we'll have to eat all the non-perishables, whatever. But
oh my god, your onions are amazing.
Aren't they good? So he's eating the lemon caper chicken, and he goes, Mom, I really like the flavor of the capers, but I'm not a fan of the texture. And I looked at him and I'm like, oh my my god, like he likes the flavors, but you know,
I
I'm
like
not
the
really
flavor
texture.
too.
Oh my god,
I've never cooked with capers before.
yeah, and some people like to put them in right before the recipe is done. I like to put them in and cook with it.
Yeah,
so,
it adds a
not
lot
good,
of
though.
flavor. What would the recipe that I had eaten capers before? Like,
Some like a lot of Italian recipes will have them in there.
so
Like I know
good.
some people will put them with different recipes, but
yeah, I've got good protein.
okay. Are we getting comments? No, nothing. Hopefully people can hear us. Hopefully that's corrected itself by now. And then the onions, I caramelize all the onions because we can use them in sandwiches. We can use them in, salad. We can use them with
French onion soup.
Now I did that
That's
also.
pretty fancy food for the hurricane.
Well, if I get bread that's getting a little bit older, I can use that as the topper for the French onion.
Well, you are a master planner.
So it comes out of like feeling a little bit of a sense of vulnerability, and it makes me feel like I have some control.
And like you said, it's nesting. It's like you're getting prepared in the best way you know how. Like, and that's going to be to
total
have so
nester.
much food to feed your family.
The only thing is that I overwhelm myself a bit because then I'm like, I really should clean out all the clothes that the kids have outgrown. Because if I had to grab clothes quickly, there's like outgrown clothes in there.
Well,
my husband's
focus
like,
on one
honey,
thing at a time. Just
that's
focus on
what
the food.
Forrest is like.
Yeah.
Skinny down your focus,
Yeah.
especially with him gone. It's a little bit challenging. So.
Focus on the food, let the rest go.
Yes.
So Miguel started to do a little extra planning for the hurricane.
Yes.
And he, for years we've talked about a generator.
Right.
We don't have a generator in North Carolina. We don't really have many snowstorms, and we have ice storms. And ice storms always
they can be
lose
debilitating.
power.
Yeah.
And I think the last time a hurricane came through, I don't know if we lost power, but a lot of people did.
Yeah, and we lost power for Matthew. We lost power for a couple of days.
You did?
Mm-hmm, 3 days.
Wow. Mm-hmm. And you're not, you're just down the road from it.
Yeah, and it wasn't. And what was funny is half of our neighborhood still had power.
Oh, yeah, we were out, but I don't think we were out for more than just like a couple hours or a day or something. But, my freezer, that's what I worry about. It's my freezer. So Miguel went on Amazon, and this is a tip for you. You may not know it, but Amazon Prime will deliver a generator to your house.
She's telling you this now because they already ordered theirs.
It's coming tomorrow. So generators weigh a lot.
Well, yeah,
and we got free shipping on it.
Yeah, well,
with Amazon Prime. So it's going to be arriving tomorrow. So we've got.
You hope.
I don't know.
Come for Taco Tuesday at the Taylor's.
Exactly. So I don't know how many people have lived in have you ever been in like a hurricane before?
I mean, other than I remember, I was, I guess, Hurricane Gloria when I was a child in Pennsylvania. That was, I remember that doing some damage to my parents' house where we lived.
Yeah.
And then Matthew, I remember Matthew because our 4 children were in a wedding for our beloved Katie the day of Hurricane Matthew. So I was flying back from Vegas at convention.
Oh, that's right. I completely
that was a crazy
forgot about that. It was all happening at the same time.
Weather's a scary one. Weather's
I don't know if it was in the 90s or late 80s, but I was a child.
Right.
And I think it was Hurricane Fran.
In the late 80s, you were still in the womb, probably. She's young.
I think it was Hurricane Fran that came through Raleigh. Mm-hmm. And I was, with my parents, and we had filled up all the bathtubs, and we had gotten ready, and the eye of the hurricane came right over Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yep.
And if you have never been in a hurricane, the eye of the hurricane is eerie because
it's calm.
It's completely calm. There's no rain. There's very little wind.
Yep.
The skies look weird.
Yep.
There's very quiet.
Hair on the back of your neck stand up.
Exactly. And you're like this is very creepy.
Yep. And
like something bad is about to happen. Yeah. And I remember being home and all this storm, all this craziness, and then the eye comes over.
Right.
And then my dad goes outside and he was like, this is weird. What's happening? Is it over? And then it hits you even harder.
Yep.
So hopefully,
And our prayers go out to, my God, the people in Puerto Rico and Antilles, like all the islands and now Florida.
Yeah, where it is
lots
now.
Of stuff happening in Florida.
Florida is on its path, and we just, we have to pray for everyone that the storm is coming towards and hope for the best. Tiffany says Fran in 96.
Yes.
So apparently I was a little older than I thought I was. I was in high school. But, Fran was devastating to Raleigh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. And I mean, I think now we're starting to get some news. I just saw from my absolute favorite real estate agent, Lisa Southern, that here in Raleigh, that she was at Costco and they are rationing water.
Yeah, I'm headed out to the store after this video and I'm going to buy some water. I mean,
well, you know, there's tacos at the Taylor's for the hurricane.
How much water do you have?
I have a decent amount of water.
Okay, well, but you have a lot of children.
So let me tell you a side story. Okay, so first of all, my dad passed away about 5 years ago and 6 years ago, and my dad knew something about everything. Like, he was a really smart man, and
I have coffee for my coffee.
That's smart. That's smart. And
this is, by the way, from like 9 this morning, so it's cold.
That's how I never drink fresh coffee.
Okay, so go on.
But I always get interested in different topics, and I'm always like, hey, I don't know anything about that, so let me research it.
Yeah.
If you ever want to see how many people follow you on Pinterest, start a board called Off the Grid.
Oh yeah?
Because I had all these people messaging me like, do you know something? Is Armageddon coming? It was just a topic that, as a mom of a lot of kids, helping take care of my mom, you know, like, it was just something that I didn't know much about. Because in today's society, we are so reliant on electricity and plumbing and power grids that it's very interesting. Like, we have a little garden. How long could we feed our family from that garden? About 20 minutes. Like, we could have 8 green beans apiece and we're done. So it is very interesting. Like, you know, we've evolved as a society, but unfortunately we've left a lot of these life skills behind. So I started researching it. And, you know, if I do any, like, leisurely reading, it's at night after the kids are in bed before I go to sleep.
So this is at, like, 12:30 p.m.
Yeah, not the time to read about major power grids going out. Do not read Ted Koppel's book, Lights Out, at 9 p.m. at night, just FYI. Great book, phenomenal book, but don't read it before you go to sleep because your dreams will be horrific.
Oh, no.
But, you know, it just talks about how dependent we are on power and water and all those things.
It's so true. We ordered some lanterns to have around the house. We have flashlights. But no, we still, like, even when the power's out, we'll walk around and
flip the lights on by accident because you're so used to it. But you know what? This is a funny story too. Do you remember when we had the little mini earthquake?
Oh yeah.
We had just, I mean, we were only here for a short period of time. We had just moved to the extent that I had so few children that I still had knickknacks. And I had 2 I'll use the glasses. I had 2 glass candle holders on top of my mantle. And I hear I'm like, must be a truck going down the road. And then I see Facebook, because at that point, like, the power went out, TV went out,
it was
and
crazy.
Facebook starts blowing up with, oh my God, this is an earthquake, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh my God, this is an earthquake. I had never been through anything other than, like, a hurricane.
No.
You know, like, bad thunderstorms. I gather up at that point, 2 children. Forrest was at work. I grab bottles, I grab a container of goldfish, and I go to the innermost room without windows. Which is not what you do in an earthquake. But that's what you do in a tornado.
Yeah, I was like, that's good tornado.
But I'm sitting there and, like, I text Forrest and, you know, like, all the phone lines were jammed and everything. And I text Forrest, I'm like, we're okay, we're in the powder room and I have goldfish and water. And he's like, dumb, get out of the powder room, go stand in the middle of the street, not near any trees. And I'm like, oh my God, I just followed tornado protocol.
And that's funny, like, people who are used to earthquakes know what to do, and they probably don't know what to do for a tornado or a hurricane.
Yes.
And then, you know, North Carolina kind of gets hurricanes and tornadoes. Yes. So we know about those, but we don't know about earthquakes.
Yep. I was used to snowstorms living in the Northeast.
And ice is totally different.
Ice is totally different.
So,
I think we get teased a lot in North Carolina because everything shuts down. But in all seriousness, number one, the infrastructure is not here to support if there's, you know, like, if there's any snow, we don't have
the trucks to clear the road.
And we probably don't want to pay the taxes that go along with having a bunch of snow.
We'd rather just stay home for like a week and then let it melt.
And let's just eat.
Wow.
No.
All right. So thank you for the snacks.
You're welcome. You're
It was
welcome.
delicious.
Yes.
I know
you
where
can't
to
have
come.
any more. No. I mean, except the taco meat.
Yeah,
I had a little bit.
I'm gonna have to come to your house when we all get hungry.
But if anybody wants any of those recipes, just message me.
They're good.
I'll give them to you.
Super tasty.
And easy and fast. It's back!
Did y'all see? Lash Boost is back.
It is back. I was singing it like...
Colleen had... Yes.
Back again.
Yes. One of the ladies on Colleen's team made this really, really cute little mix with Lash Boost and the Shady
and
song.
the Shady song.
And it was really, really cute.
This is like, my messy bun is a hurricane right now today.
I feel like I'm a mess. I really feel like a mess. Okay. So
we're going to show you how easy it is to apply. The one thing I wanted to say is, and Sharon on our team put a post out on our team page that last night, as of yesterday, there were like 200,000 mentions on Facebook that day, yesterday, of just Lash Boost.
Everyone is excited.
People are talking.
Is back.
It's
so
cold.
You can now purchase it alone, like you used to be able to do, or you can purchase it with a regimen and get 20% discount. So
but we're going to show you, because there's a little bit of confusion about this one.
People still don't know how to use Lash Boost. They don't understand how simple it is. They don't understand how to apply it,
or they think it's a mascara. They think that it's like mascara. So you had one person that was applying it like mascara,
and then they were like, "This is weird," and I was like, "That's because it's not mascara."
Right.
So
you're doing it wrong. Okay.
So it
I'm so happy to have one.
It is clear. See, I don't know, there we go. Absolutely clear. So you cannot see it.
A little brush on the end.
When
I'm not going to
actually
touch it because that would be weird.
You have to wipe off the excess because this really is truly something that
otherwise it would be dripping.
Yeah, less is more with this, which is why it lasts so long. So
you need your mirror. I don't.
Here, you don't?
No.
Okay. So imagine you're applying liquid eyeliner. That's how this goes on.
Right at your lash line, and you just sweep it across.
That's all. One little sweep on both sides. And you blink. At convention, they did say in between eyes you should re-dip so that you get an equal amount on.
And you should alternate the eye that you start with.
Yes. Okay. So I re-dipped. I'm gonna apply to this side.
I didn't re-dip.
That's okay. So we are not wearing mascara today.
No, our eyelashes are naked.
We are naked lashes because
we have overhead light. We shouldn't do that. Whoops.
But
then you just blink. So now a lot of people have questions about, do they need to put it on the bottom lashes? No, you don't.
Because you blink.
Put it on.
Yeah.
And let me just tell you, this tube lasts forever.
It does. And I also apply it to my eyebrows.
Yes.
Because my eyebrows were thinning.
Yes.
And now with this, they look so much better, and I don't have to wear brow makeup. So you just apply it to your eyebrows the same way you do your lashes.
And we don't usually do this during the day. We usually do it at night.
But this is just a demo.
Nightly routine.
This is just a demo. You put it on before bed, go to sleep, and then it does its magic while you sleep. So that's all.
That's it.
I've done my lashes and my brows, and we are done with
Lash Boost. And I have to put on some eyelashes because I feel naked. I just feel totally naked.
But yeah, so Lash Boost is back.
We're so excited.
It's amazing. In case you don't know, it's safe for people to use with contacts.
Yep, ophthalmologist tested.
It can be used on your lashes and your brows to help them look longer looking, fuller looking, darker looking.
Yep.
It also, some versions of lash serums can discolor your eyes.
Yes.
This does not discolor your eyes. And I had always wanted to try other versions.
Same here.
But I couldn't
with light eyes.
I didn't want to darken my baby blues.
Yeah, and what some of them will do is they'll leave hyperpigmentation, like brown spots in the eye, and same thing. So I had blue eyes. I never wanted to mess around. But no,
this one is tested and proven that this one. So this is and
that's a good. I mean, it's a good point to make too. That all of our products, all the products go through clinical trials. So these are the two most well-renowned dermatologists and physicians, so they put everything through, the clinicals to prove it, medical grade clinical trials. So that's how we can make the claims that we do. It's back. It's back, and you can get it if you want to get your hands on this. Again, 60-day money back guarantee. So you want to try it, give it a go, see how your lashes look in 2 months, and if you're not in love, you can always send it back. But we know what's going to happen.
You're gonna love it.
We know what's going to happen.
And another Rodan and Fields update tonight launches Australia.
Yay!
We are taking over the world.
We are taking over the world, one country at a time.
So it's the U.S.
We must seem like we're nuts.
It's Canada, and now tonight's going to be Australia. So we are excited for all of our
team
Australian
is blowing
consultants who are about to join on. Yeah. It's a big, big deal. It's super exciting.
Yes, it really is. It really is. I think the team that we're a part of, we have close to 200.
Australia
coming on.
Holy smokes!
Yes. So it's gonna blow up. It really is, and it's very exciting. We're number one in Canada. We're number one in America, and now we're going to be #1 in Australia. That's where we're going to go next.
Wait.
So
exciting. All right. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you want any of Colleen's recipes,
let me know. They're easy.
Below, and she will send them your way. Thank you again for your shares from last week's video, for our donation for hurricane relief.
Thank you, and please keep everybody in your prayers who are either in the midst of Hurricane Irma or bracing themselves for Hurricane Irma, and all the people. I know there's been fires in Montana and all kinds of just natural disaster type stuff. So really our thoughts and prayers go out to all those people, and a little bit to ourselves too. We hope that Irma takes a turn and goes away.
Yeah.
And then I just have food cooked for like 2 months.
Then Colleen won't have to cook for like 2 weeks.
I'm just gonna, well, yeah, but then I'm gonna have to go to boot camp every single day. So Heather, I'm gonna see you a lot.
All right. Y'all have a great Wednesday, and we will see you again next week.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Take care.